at the team that we're seeing on grid here. From seems like a fairly high DPS team.
Yeah, that is some pretty nasty DPS. We've got a Caracal there for rapid light anti-frigate. The Augur and Navy issue will be a powerhouse there. They're very, very powerful when it comes to up-close brawling. Brutix and the Raven as well. Quick look at the Raven, see what he's fitted with. He is using rapid heavies by the look there, mate. So he's going to be an up close and personal, in-your-face type of Raven today. And the Brutix is a rail fit. We have Memulus rocking out the Blood Raider Omen. So judging by what I can see here, we're currently looking at a very up close and personal brawly fit, with the Brutix being a long range rail fit. And the Caracal is using heavy missiles as well.
There we go. So as you can see on the screen now, Onum have brought out a Raven, Caracal, Augur and Navy issue, Omen, and a Brutix. It's a fairly high DPS team. Seems like a reasonably kidy team as well. Got some good damage production coming out. Probably a rapid heavy Raven by the looks. And here comes the Fed Up team in Osprey Navy, Typhoon Fleet issue, Moa.
Okay, so we have a Typhoon Fleet issue, a Moa, an Osprey Navy issue, a Blackbird, and a Osprey.
Yep, both really high DPS teams on both sides. That Typhoon Fleet issue is going to be really, really hard hitting. But I noticed that the Onum team has not brought Logi, whereas the Fed Up team has. So they definitely have a little bit more staying power.
Okay, looks like both teams are in position. Master of Minutes, would you like to proceed with the countdown?
And we are off for match 1 of today. Typhoon Fleet Issue and Moa seem to be going straight for the core of the Onum team. Caracal from Cole taking a lot of damage off the bat, Moa taking a lot of damage in return. The Caracal goes down really quickly there.
It's interesting how they're using sensor dampeners on a lot of their fits as well.
And there goes the Blackbird from Fed Up. Omen is going down slowly from Onum. They need to get that. They need to either get that Logi down or they need to get that Moa down really quick. Raven looks like he MJD'd away from the front. He might be out of range of his effective DPS. And there goes the Omen.
Wow, this has been quite brutal.
The Raven is definitely shooting that Osprey. Looks like he's going to be the XLASB fit. The Brutix now taking damage from Onum. And then it looks like the Rapid Heavies from the Raven are actually on reload, so most of their damage is not going to be applying right now. Looks like the Typhoon Fleet Issue is also on reload for its Rapid Heavies, so you're not going to see a lot of damage going through.
Considering that Brutix is also in rail fit, with the Moa sitting right on his face like that, he's not going to be able to apply much at all.
Yeah, he is hull tank though. If the Raven can come off reload and maybe spike down this Osprey, they might have a chance. Brutix does have a lot of HP they got to burn through.
Oh, that's all gone now.
Well, down to 14%. The Typhoon Navy is off reload. And the Osprey itself is still XL ASBing. He's going to run out of charges soon. He must have maybe 3-4 charges left.
Bye-bye, Brutix.
He's down into armor. He's going to go down really quick now for the Osprey. Osprey does go down. It's a 3v2. They still got a lot of HP to burn through with this Augur Navy and the Raid.
The Augur is taking quite a belting here.
Yep, he definitely is. He's sitting around half armor currently. I think the Raven might be on reload again, having to burn through all that Osprey HP from the XLASB. But once he's off reload, he should be able to take down at least one of these Moas of the Osprey Navy. Maybe even before the Augur Navy goes down.
Raven is firing again. Here comes the Rapid Heavies.
Looks like he's shooting at the Moa. Moa is taking some damage. He's getting a little bit of rep. Is there a rep box out? Yeah, there's a couple of heavy shield maintenance bots on him, but he is taking a fair amount of damage. This is really a race of the reloads here.
It's going to come down to the Typhoon and the Raven, I believe.
Yeah, and then at that point it'll just be who gets the right reloads and who gets the wrong ones. The Augur Navy is going to go down really quick now. It's gone through his armor.
He's heavily tackled that Augur. All the drones are currently applying full DPS. The Moa is raining destruction with those blasters. There goes the Augur, and the Moa takes itself out as well. Goodbye.
Yep, now it comes down to reloads. Whether that Raven... if the Raven gets the Osprey Navy, they will still lose on points. Because the Typhoon Fleet issue is worth more points than a Raven, so they'll have killed less. So right now, Haradul has to either try and kill this Typhoon Fleet issue and the Osprey Navy, basically. He has to kill the Typhoon Fleet issue, otherwise he loses that. He's got 5 minutes left to do it.
He's focus firing on the Osprey Navy.
Yep, he's got to take down that supplemental DPS. Warrior's being dropped by the Typhoon Fleet. He quickly pulls them back. Raven is MJDing again. He's definitely trying to play the games.
The Osprey's just lost his shield.
Yep, Osprey's going to go down really quick now. Whether the Raven's on reload or not is another story.
Maintenance bots
He's
are
still firing.
Maintenance bots are on the Osprey. He's in hull now.
Osprey is down. Osprey is down.
Osprey is down. Now it is down to the two battleships. Who's going to be able to out-reload the other?
He's got 4 minutes. He's got 4 minutes to outrun this Typhoon Fleet issue. And even then he'll still lose the match. He has to kill this Typhoon Fleet issue if he wants to win. At the moment, Fed Up just has to keep this Typhoon alive.
Which one of these would have the superior range?
That's an interesting question. I think the Raven itself, just because of its inherent bonuses, should have the superior range. The Typhoon just has insane damage bonuses. It doesn't really have the range or application bonuses that the Raven does. So the Raven can kite the Typhoon Fleet if it's careful. It's just going to come down to applied DPS and whether the Typhoon Fleet is active, tanked, or it's just a buffer fit. Which it looks to be a buffer fit at the moment. It's going through shield fairly quick. He doesn't seem to be applying anything to the Raven currently. He's got drones on him, but...
Contra's almost burned through his shield.
Yep. If this Typhoon Fleet does go down, this is going to be a huge comeback for Onum. Their cruisers went down really quick. And there is some rep coming out of the Typhoon Fleet. And it seems the Raven's on reload. I think this is probably just going to be a stalemate between the two battleships, both unable to break each other and before they have to reload. Raven's back off reload. I think at the moment Contra realizes that he has to stay alive, and then they win the match on points. So Haradul seems the Raven fired once and then stopped. I don't know whether he possibly is out of missiles. I doubt that, but
could be a range factor as well.
Yeah, it could well be.
There's about 100 kilometers between them at the moment.
Yeah, he's probably just conserving missiles to try and get in range.
And how have we got on time?
We've got 2 minutes left on time, probably less than 2 minutes now, maybe even a minute and a half.
Oh, Contra is making a turn to head back towards the Raven. And the missiles are starting to connect.
Raven MJD'd. He's close to him. I don't know whether the Typhoon Fleet has a scram. He definitely has newts though. He's got quite a few utility high slots. If he can nude out that Raven before he can get away with an MWD, it's possible that he just outright kills him instead of waiting for the points. So there's less than 1 minute to go.
The shield doesn't seem to be dropping on Contra's Typhoon at all.
Yeah, he seems to be tanking pretty comfortably. And of course the Raven's going to have to reload at some point, and he's not bleeding armor yet. He is now starting to bleed armor.
Raven's in reload.
Yep, seems the Typhoon is also in reload. And that is time.
We're at time, ladies and gents. We're at time.